toddler.
Ini mas namin dito. Okay, now the footnote is completed. Shall we start 142? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Who will read this 142? Priyanka Chaudhary or
Yes,
Sushma?
ma'am.
Read this 142.
142. Na? Hell,
Yes, yes, read.
ma'am, 142 na.
Haan.
But how some symptoms of the simple medicine employed for curative purpose can be distinguished amongst the symptoms of the original malady, even in diseases, especially in those of a chronic character that usually remain unaltered, is a subject appertaining to the higher art of judgment and must be left exclusively to masters in observation.
Yes, thank you. But how some symptoms of the simple medicines employed for curative purpose can be distinguished amongst the symptoms of original malady. So, certain symptoms which are present in the simple medicine, but they are useful for the selection or for differentiating the medicine. Even in the disease also, especially those of chronic character, that usually remain unaltered in is a subject appearing to the higher art of judgment and must be exclusively to the masters in observation. So इसका meaning यही है, whenever you are proving any medicine, simple medicines be acute medicines whenever you are proving, but the symptoms which are similar to that of the uh, that if you are consider it as a common symptom, but this is not the common for that particular medicine, that is a peculiar thing. For example, ब्रायोनिया का अगर आप एग्जांपल लोगे तो the what is the modality of the bryonia? Bryonia is very acute medicine and that is a simple medicine because the proving उसका बहुत टाइम हुआ है. So in the bryonia, whenever you are doing the proving, if you are seeing the modality of the bryonia, so the muscle pain or the bony pain which ameliorates by lying down. So this is very common thing, na? Whenever you are having the pain, you want to lie down. But this became a peculiar to the bryonia because this symptom, that is the modalities, help to differentiate it from the rustox or from the bellis or from the ruta. The lying down or by sitting, the bryonia feels better. On the other hand, the rustox feels better by walking. So, though they are resembles to the original malady, though they are resembling the common thing, but they are helpful. These symptoms are helpful to differentiate the medicine, and this is helpful in the chronic character. So this ये observation हमको यानी when you are as a experimenter or whenever you are as a prover, so these observations are important. Though the symptoms are very common, but they can be a peculiar for that particular medicine. Now 143. Sushant, read.
One 43.
हाँ.
Aphorism. If we have thus tested on the healthy individual a considerable number of simple medicines and carefully and faithfully registered all the disease elements and symptoms they are capable ma'am,
Oh.
capable of developing as the artificial disease producers, then only we a true materia medica, a collection of a real pure reliable modes of action of a simple medicinal substance, a volume of a book of a nature, wherein is recorded a considerable array of peculiar changes of the health and symptoms ascertained to belong to each of the powerful medicines as they were revealed to the attention of the observer, in which the likeness of the homeopathic disease elements of many natural diseases to be the hereafter cured by them are present, which in a word contain artificial morbid steps that furnish for the similar natural morbid states the only true homeopathic, that is so say, specific therapeutic instruments for effecting their certain and permanent cure.
Yes, thank you. So here again, he has given here how the proving should be careful, it should be faithful, because these pure effect, these reliable things are useful for the betterment of the patient. So what he said, if we have thus tested on the healthy individual a considerable number of simple medicines and carefully and faithfully registered all the disease elements and symptoms they are capable of developing as artificial disease producer. So if the prover and the experimenter, if they are faithful, if they are really interested in doing the proving, then we have to do it carefully. Faithfully हमको पूरे disease elements, पूरे signs and symptoms लेने हैं, so that we will be able to complete the portrait of that artificial disease. Then only we will have then the complete morbid state, and then our medicine will included in the true materia medica pura. So what is the materia medica pura? He has given here a definition. Okay, this is a collection of real, pure, reliable modes of action of simple medicinal substances. This is a volume of a book of nature where the medicines are recorded in a considerable array with their peculiar changes on health and the symptoms ascertained to belong each of the powerful medicines as they are revealed to the attention of observer. So what is a materia medica pura? कि this is a collection. जब ये सब आप अच्छे से करोगे properly when you are selecting the drug, यानी शुरुआत से अगर आप देखेंगे, so selection of the drug should be proper, then the administration of the drug should be proper, the dose should be proper, the selection of prover should be proper, the environment is proper, then the careful observation and the faithful registration is there of all the symptoms, signs and symptoms. The recording is very in a good way. With the prover is very trustworthy. So ये सब कुछ अगर गुड़ी गुड़ी है, then you will get a best picture of that medicine. That trial will become best in the world, and then your medicine will be included in the materia medica pura. क्योंकि materia medica pura में क्या है, there it contains the real, pure and reliable जैसे ड्रग प्रिंग हुए हैं वो मेडिसिन ही सिर्फ उसमें ऐड किए हैं. द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द बुक इन नेचर, जो वॉल्यूम्स है वो बुक के, दे आर टोटली डिपेंड अपॉन द रियल, pure and the reliable mode. All the symptoms, all the signs, all the medicines which are recorded there, they are having their peculiar changes. Because in the previous aphorism, he said, कि though you are considering it as a general symptom or a common symptom, but that can be a peculiar for that medicine. So ऐसे ही peculiar changes for that medicine are included in that materia medica pura. कि जो healthy condition में नहीं थे वो changes, but you can observe it in the proving. All the signs, all the symptoms are ascertained by that powerful medicine. ये सब peculiar symptom, characteristic symptom का एक जो bunch है, that is a materia medica pura. ये bunch कैसे हुआ है? It is only because of the proper attention of that observer and with the proper attention of the physician also, in which the likeness of the homeopathic disease element of many natural diseases to be there hereafter cured by them are present. सेकेंड पॉइंट उन्होंने दिया है कि द मेडिसिन तो प्रूव हो गई है, बट दैट मेडिसिन इज आल्सो हेल्पफुल. जो हमारा एम है, व्हाई वी आर डूइंग द ड्रग प्रूविंग, फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ द पेशेंट, सो दैट एम इज आल्सो सक्सेसफुल. So we will take the value of symptoms from the Kent. So there you will get कि जो मेडिसिन है उसकी भी कैटेगरी है, फर्स्ट ग्रेड मेडिसिन, सेकंड ग्रेड मेडिसिन एंड थर्ड ग्रेड मेडिसिन. जैसे सिम्टम्स की वैल्यू है वैसे ही मेडिसिन की भी वैल्यू है. इफ दैट मेडिसिन इज प्रूव्ड वेरी नाइसली, सब सिम्टम्स उसके मिले हैं हमको. सेकेंड थिंग इज दैट उसके रीप्रूविंग में भी अगर हमको सब सिम्टम्स मिले हैं. एंड थर्ड थिंग, if that medicine is able to cure all the symptoms that are present in the proving and reproving, so that medicine is the first grade medicine. So ऐसे ही फर्स्ट ग्रेड सेकंड ग्रेड मेडिसिन हमारे मटेरिया मेडिका प्यूरा में है, only because of the prover and because of that physician. क्योंकि एम अगर उसका फुलफिल होता है, so definitely that will become a first grade and that is included in the materia medica pura. In word, contain artificial morbid state that furnish for the similar natural morbid state the only true homeopathic, that is to say, a specific therapeutic instrument for effecting their certain and permanent cure. So, जो medicine which we are intended to cure, उसने permanent cure दिया है, which affects the patient very nicely, which furnish all the components which will overcome the natural disease. So such medicines are present in the Materia Medica Pura, and such simple medicines are entered into this Materia Medica Pura is only because of the faithful and the careful observation and registration of that prover and the physician. So in the 143, they have given how the medicine are included in the Materia Medica Pura, what efforts are required by the prover and by the physician. Then only you can add your medicine in the Materia Medica. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Only one yes. What about others? They are not getting the things, or the mobile is somewhere here, somewhere else, and you are roaming here and there. What about others? Say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Karla?
Yes.
Yes.
So we have seen today the physician, how the physician is the best prover. We have seen a long footnote, how the physician is the best prover. After that, we have seen that though the medicine is a simple one, but it may contain the certain peculiar symptoms which will help to differentiate the medicine, which will help to judge the other medicine from the repertorial totality. And in the 143, he has given how the drug proving is important for the physician and for the prover, because that thing is helpful to cure the patient. And if the medicine is the medicine which causing the disease, if it is helpful for curing the disease, that will become a first grade medicine, and that only will be included in the Materia Medica Pura. So these three things we have seen today. Any doubt or any query in these 3 points? समजलंय सगळ्यांना? काही विचारायचं आहे याच्यात? Because the question may like this ki why the physician is the best prover, write down the for 5 marks. किंवा वायवा मध्ये पण डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन येतो की which medicine will be included in the Materia Medica Pura. So these are all the viva questions. किंवा ड्रग प्रूविंग वर जेव्हा तुम्ही लॉंग क्वेश्चन लिहिता, so in at that time you have to write down when you are writing about the prover. So there you have to explain ki why the physician is the best prover. कळलंय का हे?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक. चालेल. काही विचारायचं आहे? No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we will meet tomorrow with the same topic. ड्रग प्रूविंग. फक्त 2च ऍफोरिझम्स आता उरले आहेत आपले ड्रग प्रूविंगचे. 145 पर्यंत. 146 नंतर वेगळा टॉपिक चालू होईल आपला. So 141 with the footnote, 142 and 143. No problem. Okay, so I will end
No,
this
ma'am.
meeting here, and tomorrow we will meet with the drug proving again.